Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay,
Hey,
guys, we're just going to be giving you a little fill in on what we've been doing all.
First, Happy New Year to everyone. Because obviously our last video released on New Year's Eve. So, Happy New Year. This is going to be the first video of this year that's coming out. I know it feels weird because like a week's gone. But yeah, so...
Why are you so calm?
I'm sorry. What do you want me to...
I think it's because I've been out and about. I'm just raring to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Happy New Year, lovely people. I hope you've all had an amazing start to the new year. And I hope, honestly, whatever you're wishing for this year all comes true.
That sounds a bit better now, isn't it?
No, I just forgot it is. It's a new year.
Yeah.
And it's the first time.
First video of the new year.
The first video of the new year. It's the first time I've been at grocery shopping as well, and it's not what I wanted to do, but it feels like forever. You've been out there and done any kind of grocery shopping. I've been there forever. I feel like I've been... It's one thing I hate doing is grocery shopping. I was out there for a long time. Don't miss it.
Anyway, so what I was going to say was, guys, yeah, it's going to be basically an update of what we've been up to since, in the new year, since this past week, things that we've been getting up to. Maybe also talk about things that we sort of hoping to do this year kind of thing. And basically just that. Because obviously it's the first video, we thought instead of just getting into stuff and talking about stuff, and everything else.
That's how I feel. That's why you're like, oh, anyway, it is how I feel because I've been out and felt like I've spent 2 hours and I've come back in. I've quickly had something to eat. I bought myself some food on the way back home, McDonald's. Gonna try and cut that out as well because we've been peeking out a lot.
Yes.
But I had an excuse because my son wanted some and it's his first day back at school tomorrow. Yeah. So I thought, why not? I'll get myself something because if I'm going to be doing the podcast, I'm going to be hungry and I'm not going to be in the mood.
I'm hungry.
So that's why it feels
I didn't eat nothing.
I fed you before I left.
That was ages ago.
2 hours.
I haven't eaten now.
How long have I been out
I'm
shopping?
hungry. Anyway, it also feels like, when you're getting back to work.
Go, yeah.
That's how it feels like. Because we had a little break. We went away. We came back. And then it's not like we haven't worked. We've done a bit of work for our other channel yesterday. But today just feels, again, very late. We're supposed to start filming earlier, but it didn't happen. And now it just feels like, you know that you're back to work and you got to get on with stuff. And you want to do it, but yeah, at the same time, you're more or less
still in that mode.
Chill, holiday, break mode.
I feel like everyone's probably in that same mode as well because I've been out and there's not a rush there, but I'm feeling it within. I'm like, why am I taking so long in each aisle? Like I'm just in that chill mode.
You do know most of the people going back to work today. That's why in school. It's only our son's schools that's closed.
Is it?
Yeah. Everyone else is back.
I didn't see anyone about. I was like, it was quiet.
Yeah, because everyone's at work or school.
You forget when you don't work for anybody but yourself. So like how it works anymore, how the system is. And I was like, oh, okay, but it's just me. I'm in that zone. I'm there with my trolley, just taking it easy. I'm like trying to tell myself as well, you need to get out of here. You've got to cook. I've got to cook after this. My daughter's coming back home and I've got to cook. So I'll be cooking like for a good 2-3 hours as well on my feet.
And I'll be editing for the next couple of hours.
This is not a competition.
I'm just saying. So it's not like I'm going to have my feet up.
It's like because I'm sure everyone's been like in that, just getting back into it, the year's beginning. Still probably also thinking, like you said, planning what they want to do for the year ahead, goals, things.
In the last video, we did say won't be doing really any resolutions as such, but do want to make some changes. Yeah, we have been pigging out a lot. Eating a lot of crap, drinking a lot of drinks, and I think that's just the major. I think everyone goes through that one. Holidays come, things start happening, you start overindulging, and you enjoy yourself. And like I said, we went away for a few days, and we basically had a lovely time. We needed
probably one of the best
starts of the year. Best starts of the year that we've had in a very long time.
Definitely.
That's the honest truth.
It was definitely the best start of the year. And it's just, oh my God. Like,
because normally you make those resolutions, New Year starts, and then usually what happens is everything just falls apart for us. And then something or the other just gets messed up. I don't know if everyone else is in the same situation, but every year things and that's normally in the first week.
Yeah.
It'll be something wrong with our work. It'll be, straight away we're not doing.
The kids are playing up.
There's issues, or there's issues between
Drama.
us,
Yeah.
or something breaking in the house. Or I don't know if everyone else gets that, but every single time you look forward to New Year starts, and you've got all these ideas, all these plans, and then you go, God, this can't wait till next year, and you're like going to just January first week.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we just went, oh my God, this has been relaxing.
We've been in sync, haven't we?
Yeah, this has been, we've been at peace. It's been easy. We've enjoyed each other's company. We've done different things.
Yeah, we've been at, it is, I feel like we're synced in everything we do. Even like you were saying, we're pigging out. Even in weight-wise, I swear. Like looking back at...
We put a lot of weight on.
And I don't feel...
A lot of weight on.
I don't feel bad. We had photos in the jacuzzi, whatever, we're in the sauna area. Some guy just came in randomly, like, let me take pictures of you together. And I'm like looking at them, I'm like, when I look fat and you look decent, either it's one or the other looks like one looks better than the other. We both look like humpa lumpas. So I will be posting them on Instagram. You'll see.
Yeah, I've put on a lot of weight.
You don't mind me putting on our...
I do. Yeah.
In your
so you can't put
lovely
beach
shorts.
I didn't even work, for me, I just...
No, we could do that thing. We can look back. This is January. This is what we look like together. At least I'm not looking good this time, or you're not looking good, because it's always one or the other looks good in shape. We both look like Oompa Loompas, and it's like...
What's a Oompa Loompa?
Oompa Loompa, Loompa-dee-da.
Those are like these small...
Yeah, but they're big, aren't they?
Oh,
they have stomachs on them.
Okay,
I don't know. I've just made my own thing up. But, yeah, towards the end of the year, I'm hoping mid-year before, we have summer. We both look really good. So I have us now, the beginning of the year, in our bikinis and swimsuits.
I don't want to be in my bikini.
And, we'll have another one, see what we look like. It's summer.
Okay. Yeah, so that is the plan, guys. It's not like we're going to try to go for six-pack abs or, beach body of the year kind of thing, but just start to eat. I was going to say start to eat better. We eat better anyway. It's just stop the snacks and the treats and the desserts and the alcohol.
It's because we
and all the other crap and the takeouts.
Obviously I said
stop all that.
This is the first time I've been out shopping since 3-4 days before Christmas. I brought lots of stuff. I nested everything like a squirrel, just come back with loads of things. And we still are going through cheeses and the dips.
Cheese isn't bad though, is it? Cheese isn't unhealthy, is it?
It depends. My stomach can't hack it, but I love it.
Yeah, but the other things is Sweets bought so many snacks over Christmas. I'm sure everyone else can relate. And then we didn't really, because we're not really people who eat snacks often. We don't.
No.
Okay, so we don't. We can have crisps, chocolates and things just there. And they can just be there all the time and we don't touch them.
Saying that, Casey's come back from uni and she's ate everything that's been lying around forever. Kit Kat, Smalls, everything else.
So we don't, right? So now Street bought so much more extra because obviously Christmas, everything was there. And then it gets to the point where it's like the New Year's coming and you're thinking,
finish off.
We better finish this off because I'm not going to eat it afterwards. But the thing is, many of the stuff that we have, I probably wouldn't eat it anyway. Yeah. Or, it's not like you go shopping if it was every other week. We don't go every week, do we? It's every other week.
It has been, Steve.
But anyway, when you go, I never say to you, can you pick up some crisps? Or can you pick up this? Or can you pick up that?
That's just like summertime when you want
it's never like that.
Yeah.
And now, but when it's Christmas, you just see all this stuff and you're just going, oh my God, you know what? We're going to be at home, let's snack and, it's going to be nice doing this with the kids and then we eat. But every time the evenings come, we haven't been snacking or eating.
They've purposely put that stuff in your face. And now, when I've been today, they've purposely, as soon as you walk in, no, the gym stuff's out. The healthy stuff. And you've got the gym clothes, like Tesco are doing some... It's right there. And I was like, nah, I'm not signing up to no gym.
No.
Okay, I'll try my best to eat
I haven't
healthier.
even gone back to the gym yet. My first day back is going to be... Well, I'm filming this now Monday, so tomorrow, Tuesday.
So they're good about what they do. They stick it in your face when you walk in. As soon as you walked in, it was all Christmas stuff. That's all gone now.
And we haven't been going on our evening walks. We used to go for our walks regularly. So that went.
So yeah.
So those kind of things. I think it's just going back to what we normally would have been doing. Eating home food, not having the snacks, not even buying the snacks. And like I said, with me, it does end up becoming more of two things. I think number one is comfort.
Yeah.
Three actually. Comfort, boredom, and sometimes stress related. And to be
I
honest,
think everyone's the same, Steve.
yeah.
It's comfort
And
for
so then
everyone.
basically what you end up doing is I like to have at night time ice cream. I haven't been doing that regularly, but that's
I
what I
brought
was
you some
doing.
today. I brought a
Screwed,
different
man.
brand.
I'm
It's
screwed.
Australian one.
I'm
I've never.
screwed.
Yeah, but it's instead of ice cream tub,
Before Christmas, she was buying me a jam donuts nearly every day.
we were eating them together. Not just for you.
But yeah, exactly. We were eating them
I
together.
was thinking about them on the way back, but they're at a total different store. So I was like, I'm gonna have to, turn here from here. Yeah, it's gonna take me another 10 minutes. Should I just? Yeah. So I picked up ice cream for the evening.
See, this again is just relatable to you guys. Like, people look at TikToks or come onto our other channels and they see us and they're just like thinking, oh my God, these people, who they are and what they do and stuff like that. Honestly, if you guys were to like come into our life, you'll find out
Just like every other day today, people we're just normal people like everybody else.
Yeah, and the thing is, we feel gutted, we feel bad. It's like now she just got McDonald's, and I was like, oh God, I don't do McDonald's either. Majority of the time, nah, don't like it, don't want it. And just because of how I'm feeling today, I just felt like, I wouldn't have minded that.
I felt bad. I didn't ask him.
And she didn't. No, she just got
Well,
herself.
I
and
knew I
our
fed him.
son,
I knew
yeah.
I knew I fed you before I left, so I didn't think you'd want anything. I haven't eaten, and I knew I'm gonna have to jump on the podcast.
But
I'll
then
be
now
hungry,
we're not
and
going
then
to
I'm
eat
gonna have to
until
cook.
very late. So
But there's got to be something that I brought back. I can make you a sandwich.
yeah, then I'm not gonna. What I'm gonna eat that other food. I want to eat the other food. So I don't want a sandwich. I don't eat a sandwich on a normal day.
I'm trying to think what else I can make you in between that time.
Because then I'm gonna eat
Maybe have
the
some
dinner that I want.
Tea
I
or
really want
something
that.
with cake.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So sorry. I know it's a bit of one of those. It's like we didn't want to work.
Didn't want to do
And-
the podcast.
Yeah. So because
Not in the
I've
mood.
got to edit this and it's gonna be 2 hours and this is like the evening already because it's going up tomorrow.
But this is now. It's come to the point where I'm like, no, I don't care what we're doing. The podcast is a must.
Yeah,
It's going
yeah.
to be
I'm not saying.
I think for us as well, it will put us into like, you know what I mean? That normally we would have like there has been in the past where we have not just done it.
Yeah.
Like we have not. We've like given a month out here or there. But I want to see if we can hit that goal where we're doing it every day, non-stop, all
Every
year.
day?
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
throughout the
no,
whole year.
I haven't got an issue with that, and that's
Make
what
it
we
a
want to do.
goal.
And I'm hoping people can write to us because majority of stuff that people want to ask, and we do want to talk about, is about relationship. That's what they say on TikTok and stuff like that. What we get up to, and how we live our life, really. So, things that we know, things that we've let go of, things that we changed. And that's why I thought even now with the first video of the year, it was more or less like we're in this position where I'm sure everyone else is. And we're also thinking about the things that we need to stop doing, let go of, and things that we need to start improving on if we want that energy and, to look and feel better throughout the year.
Yeah.
But it's a joint thing.
It is. And you're saying that like this morning, I was doing I didn't plan to do a TikTok, but just because of how I was feeling, I thought, let's talk about this. Because when I'm sitting there, I'm always thinking about stuff. But what I can't do is do my makeup and talk about the same thing I'm thinking of at the same time. So these women who do makeup videos on TikTok, and they're either teaching you how to do the makeup or they're teaching you something that I find it difficult. But I was trying today, and I did a video because I was in my head. I was just like, I feel like a complete different, not a complete different me. I'm me, but
I did watch your TikTok.
did you?
Yeah.
Did you get bored of it because it did go on forever?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like I was like,
Yeah. You can check out TikTok.
yeah, it's just like things that would have bugged me before, like, and I would be very much
Like your spots.
like now, no, like now. For
roly
instance,
poly tummy.
yeah, like now, I would not sit here like this. Like it's our podcast channel, but I've come back in, and I was like, I just need to put some lippy on. I've eaten, but I feel a mess, and I'm like, this isn't me. I'm happy with me. That part.
Yeah.
Like you really feel like I don't care what anyone says. I could come across like, people might find me cringe or a fool or what is she even saying? I don't care. I'm at that version of me where I'm like, I'm happy just to talk, even if I'm talking nonsense. I'm doing something and I'm happy with myself and I'm sharing something, whether anyone takes it aboard, whether anyone listens to it, I'm doing it. And whether I feel, and I'm going to try and do it, like I'm saying with this, we need to continue on doing it every Tuesday. Try and not give up. That is like a goal because we have, it has been that sometimes we've been so overworked that we can't fit it in. And the same with that, if I want to speak about something, even if I'm feeling shitty and I've got thoughts in my head, that I want to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anyone thinks.
And I think...
And then when you get to that stage as well, where you are comfortable with yourself, you don't care what people think or say about you. You're living your best life.
I also think that whilst we're doing the podcast, if you are your genuine, true self, regardless of how you're feeling, like now, we already mentioned that, you know what, I've let myself go. You've let yourself go. I have put on a lot of weight, and I normally wouldn't feeling uncomfortable. So would you, and you more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me, I still like, okay. Mine goes up and down anyway.
I've had a few beers.
But now, even now, it's like being happy with yourself and who you are. You know what I mean? But at the same time, still, like, we've said that we want to make adjustments and not have the snacks and stuff like that. It's still wanting to improve, not because I want to look a certain way or because other people might look at me and think I'm fat or ugly or whatever, or, it's just for me. Because I know that I'm feeling a bit, and it's not good for me, or I've been doing something that I don't normally do. I just, like I said, it's that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It is, and it's showing up as you and not pretending that you have to be someone. Because I think when we started all of this journey, content creating, it was like finding yourself, because you weren't happy with yourself. So you're trying to mimic other people, whether it's any platform other than Magic Flicks. I think that side of us is just us. And we always said genuine, if you don't like it, don't care.
We don't perform. We just
but when you're doing other kind of social media platforms, you're like looking at what everyone else is doing and you're trying to mimic. Like I said, I can't do the makeup and talk at the same. I don't know. I love those kind of videos. I can't do it, and I've tried it. I have done them. They've done okay, but it's like also like trying to be someone you're not. No.
And I said that to you as well when you asked me to now.
When we're doing
TikTok together. Street said, look, there's some things that other people are doing which are very good. And it's that thing of, other people, there's content creators out there, and you get the idea, like, oh my God, this is good. You know what, this is brilliant what someone's done. Because even a movie, it's all been recreated. Songs have been recreated. It's just done it in a different way. And many times people copy like for like what someone's done. And I said to Sri, like, first he was like, TikTok's not me, I can't do this and this, that and the other. Because again, my mindset was, I can't do what other people are doing. And not only that, I can't be them. I can't say things like they would say. I can't act like them. I'm not an actor. I haven't been that. So what we sort of discussed that time was, okay, we're going to do TikTok. And I said to you that basically, I need to be me. I don't, I don't need to see whatever the idea is or whatever you've come up with. You just give me the concept of it and I'm just going to be me. And majority of the time, and how we are normally, we are very much of, we're lovey-dovey when it is. We're very much, we listen and communicate about everything together. But every time I do the dad jokes, regardless of if anyone's here or
just now,
or not, it's not just for the thingy.
Can I give two of the ones that you just said just now when I brought the grocery back? So we were going to make a leek and mushroom pie, chicken mushroom pie, when my daughter comes back, and I brought this leek, and he's like, I don't even know what you said actually. He just goes out one ear out the other.
I said,
what did you say? What? Go on. Something's leaking here. So what did you say?
Yeah, is that what you said? I was handing it to him. I said, do you want to take a leak?
Like, honestly. And then there was something else. Oh, I brought some thyme, because thyme's going to go into the pie as well. What was that one?
I've got the thyme.
Like, it goes over my head. Like, I just don't laugh. And I'm looking at it.
It's not, there's
but
cameras
everyone loves
on.
That side
there's
of him.
Not any cameras on. We could be walking, and like we did when we were away, and something like there was the beehive
it's
there. If
never
you see
ending.
the TikToks, I end up just saying things for the sake of it. I've always been like that, and so it's not performing for the camera or anything.
It's being yourself,
and it's just me. And I do teasers, so people come onto our TikTok and have a look,
and
they're going, "Oh my gosh, you know what? The camera's on," and therefore, because I do. The real me is this, when you ask me to do a TikTok or something, my thoughts and my feelings are, I don't want to.
You can see off his face.
And so there's no point me going, turning up, and she's like, got this TikTok to do where, I want to post it, and this is the idea, and I'm going, yay! Now, doing all the, I can't do that. So my whole feelings and facial emotions and everything is genuinely,
Let's just get it done.
Like a parent telling his kid to do something. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this, but okay. And then she's more or less talking about it. And if I get myself into it and I lose myself in it, fantastic. If not, I am still genuinely going, oh, can I go now? Can we leave it? You know what I mean? And it's not me lying.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's, and when people are watching us and they're saying, oh my God, we love this, I'm happier in the sense that I'm going, guess what? I'm me.
Yeah.
I'm not having to perform and people are liking me because of me.
Yeah.
But if I did anything else, and if people were to meet me in real life, they'll look at those TikToks and going, oh my God, this is actually him. He continuously, either he teases her or he says something. But it's that thing of, some people might think, you know what, because many times I am sweet and I'll say something nice or whatever, and I do help out and I try to make things,
You do always.
and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then at the other time, I'm still very much like, cheeky and teasing and not want to do stuff and just like a guy would. But many guys just like, I don't know how other people are, but
Yeah, and it's that.
but
It's
our
like,
communication's always there, so she knows. Even when she's got a camera on me, it's like going like, even when we were away, it's like, go away, leave me alone.
and you realise you being yourself are the videos and things that work
They
the
work.
best. Even like on the other channel, which we've always been, because it has been.
That's what made it work. That's why we've got over
People
700,000
don't like to
subscribers,
hear
because
what's.
we're
Yeah.
always us.
People don't like to hear what Sweet has to say, because if I don't like something, I will just say it. And it did work for us. But then when it comes onto my side, it's like, well, I'm trying to find myself what I like. And I know what I like. And it's just finding the exact fit that fits you. And it's like, I've had to like scrumble through like everything that I've done. Like, you know what I mean? Go through all these different things. First, I started off doing, it was the carousels and stuff like that. And I look at,
Carousel?
like now that's come back out again as well.
Thing.
It's come back out again. It's where you mimic certain things or songs and stuff that used to be like quite good on TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff. And I don't do that anymore because I want to be able to. That's not me. It's not me. I was doing something just to get somewhere, whatever, or to be seen on different platforms. And it's like finding my way. And what I've realized is just coming back to yourself and being yourself, and don't give a crap what anyone says. I don't like you. What are you doing here? And don't listen to me.
I think that's a good sort of example for the year for the first video is. For everyone, look, I know loads of us want to do things and got the capabilities of doing that. And Streets just said, like, you just gave the example of you was doing things that other people were doing. But even though you can do them,
not in my own
sometimes you're not doing them in your own way, but sometimes it does drain you as well when you carry on doing things.
But when you're
if you
doing
don't enjoy it.
Yeah, if you're not doing it to the authentic self you are, you know what I mean? Because you're having to perform,
and
aren't you?
it all catches up. And like now, I had a channel where I put it under my name first, Steve Kular, and it's changed now. It's Kular Talks, just in case you guys want to follow me. But yeah, so Steve Kular, but I was giving, because what I wanted was what I wish I had, which was motivational advice. But like not like a bit like how everyone else does it, but also in my own kind of way. But I wanted to do that because I just felt like if I could give advice to my son that I never got growing up. And then also I had loads of people who used to message me and saying, see, we love your relationship, and how you guys are together. It'll be nice because I'm newly married or I'm thinking of having kids or, this, that and the other. I'm trying to cope with work and this, not doing the same thing we are. But how do you deal with stuff? What's your day-to-day routine? How do you manage to have like kids growing up? Blah, those kind of things. And so for me it was like I can't keep replying back to people on messages or comments or emails if I did the videos because if people are interested. Yeah. And then I was doing them, but the problem was every time the camera was on me, I didn't want to come across like I knew, like everything, as in like I'm the expert. I didn't want to come up as an expert, but I didn't also want to come up as me telling people what to do.
Yeah.
But that's what I was doing because I was watching what other people were doing and I was then sort of like doing similar stuff. And each time I was editing it, I felt like it wasn't me.
Yeah.
And I felt uncomfortable. And because I'm very much funny, jokey, can be serious as well. But, I am like that. And like you said, be yourself. And sometimes you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Sometimes people won't like you.
Yeah.
But what I was doing was it felt like I had to be spot on right.
Yeah. Of
And
course.
and each time looking at it, I was going, editing it, I was going, this isn't who I genuinely am.
Yeah.
And it's not who I genuinely want to be seen as.
You know what it is, because it's society, it's the world. They want to like shrink you into this little box. And like, for example, we're in our 40s, behave like a 40-year-old. What is a 40-year-old person supposed to behave like?
Nobody knows.
Like
You
today,
just be yourself.
honestly, the thoughts that were going through my head whilst I was driving, and I was actually, Steve, sometimes I wish there's a camera, or it's just playing, that I could just show you afterwards, because afterwards I pulled up and I did a little video, but I wasn't as funny as I was in my own brain or actually speaking out loud whilst I was driving. I was, you know me, I can speak weird different not languages, but like in English, but on a different accent, and I'm talking to myself or talking out loud. I was like, oh, I wish I had this on camera, like kind of thing. And for a 40-year-old woman to be doing something like that, you know, you're gonna have like the world looking in and saying, grow up.
Yes.
And it's like,
we've
when you
had
get to that
as well.
point where you're like, screw you, I'm happy. Why are you even here
you got
for?
one life and you got to live it your way.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I always say, and I'm sure everyone else can relate, if people, you know, at the end of the day, just have advice or only listen to people that you look up to. Yeah, that, you know, you admire and, you know, you think that there's something. But at the same time, also, you know, you can't keep on listening to what other people are saying, because like I said, you've got one life and you've got to live it your way. So it doesn't make no difference. And they don't pay your bills, and they don't look after your kids. And were these people there when you was going through your difficult times, struggling, going through your hardship? It doesn't matter if it's their family, friends, same color skin, same religion, you know, same country, whatever it might be. You know, like we've had that now when we do our TikToks. Oh my gosh, you guys celebrate Christmas. Aren't you like Indian? Aren't you like Sikh? Aren't you like Hindu? You know what I mean? And we're there going, what's Christmas got to do with Sikh, Hindu, and being Indian? Like, and
Honestly.
but yet we don't get that from people in India. No. People in India, and we got over 700,000 people following us, and they all say Merry Christmas, hope you have a lovely Christmas, because they know we've been born here in the UK. That Christmas is part of our upbringing. We had school off during Christmas. We celebrated Christmas with our families.
So what I'd like to say to those people is, I'm sorry, but you live in the country, so that means you have Christmas off. You should go to work. If you don't celebrate it,
exactly,
and you're going to criticize other people that do.
And so even when I went to work, you would have Christmas holidays off, bank holidays off. It's a Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
It's not every other religion or, you know, whatever holiday. But what I'm saying is, we don't get it from people who are Indian from India, who you would go, you know what, you guys
Weird
think that you
people
like
from
white. It's the Indian people from the UK. It's not even from the US. I'm sure that Indians in the US celebrate Thanksgiving or whatever. But it's like this. But it's Indians here in the UK who somehow get offended that you're celebrating Christmas.
We had a lot of that. You whitewashed this month, just gone.
And it's those kind of things that sometimes you can be offended, and you can, you know, back in the days we probably would have like going.
No, I'm actually
now I'm like going, if that's what you like think and that's how you like feel, then that's your you know.
I actually prefer to be that than being what you are.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. I want to celebrate Christmas. If I've got friends who celebrate Eid, I'll celebrate Eid with them. If I've got friends who go to the church and they, do christening and they invite me, I'll celebrate that with them. And I'll celebrate Vaisakhi, I'll celebrate Diwali. I'll celebrate anything, because it's about, for me, it's not about your colour of your skin or, what country you come from or what your religion or your caste or your background is. For me, it's, are you a good person? Are you kind to others? Are you, you know what I mean? Because being a police officer for 20 years, I've seen bad people in every single colour, religion, whatever, and good people. So that is what matters. But these people, they don't look at anything else. They don't care about anything else. But those are the comments. It's normally, like I said, from people here.
It's crazy. We've had a lot. So over Christmas, we've had a lot of Asian people from here who have actually been saying those kind of things to us, which did make us laugh, though, didn't it? Because it made us feel like, well, at least
it made me feel like I'd rather be me than be you.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't care what religion or background you're from, or what you celebrate, what you do in your home, how you live your life.
Exactly.
I'm not judging or criticizing you. You know what? Good on you.
It's that.
But you're coming, like, you know what I mean? The only thing I am judging, criticizing is like, I mean, God, you clearly can't be happy if you're telling, it's that programming. Do you know what I mean? It feels like, if you're not going to be like me or act and behave like me, then there's something wrong with you. Mm-hmm. But it's not discrimination. Mm-hmm. All this time when people came from India here, people are saying that, They're discriminating against us because of our colour of skin or where we've come from or our accent or the clothes we wear, and they don't allow us to fit in. Now we getting to do whatever, and it's these same coloured people as yourselves who are telling you that you can't do this, you can't be that, you can't, you lot in your, and we get that, you lot in your 40s, you got grown up kids. Oh, me and my wife, like being, you know, like we do, I tease her and we can be flirty or this is who we genuinely are. Your kids must be embarrassed. And like going, wait a second. So I grew up in a household, and most of the household I've been to, an Indian couples, certainly my parents' age, but even now I know many of my sort of our age, like people that I've known, they can't hold their wife's hand. They can't hug her, can't give her a kiss. They can't sit even by her. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. They basically need that space to show that. And when they are talking to each other, it's the way that they talk. It's not loving or comforting or, you know, we're close together, we're equal. It's down at each other, you know what I mean? And that's both parties. So when we do this, we mostly get white people are there going, oh God, we love your relationship. You know what I mean? We love how you guys are together and everything. And it's majority, it's Indians who turn around and going, oh my gosh, you lot are so embarrassing. You know what I mean? The way you lot act, the way you lot behave. Like,
it's not the norm to them. They like the whole like arguments and dishes flying everywhere, and the parents like in separate
husband
rooms.
wife getting on is embarrassing, and you know, and
that's
it's
the norm.
not Indian.
Yeah, the norm is
you
what I
think
just
you're
said.
white. And yeah, so I just like, and so see, even that, when you don't fit into certain things, norms and stuff like that, you gotta say to yourself, it is what it is. Many people do, and we have tried to fit in the past.
Oh, it doesn't benefit you at all.
A lot. Now I just accept that, you know, I'm not saying, you know, we just fit in where with the right people that accept us for who we are. And I think that's what you got.
And I also feel like you shouldn't have to niche down whether it's something you do as well as, like, there's so much more to you.
Yeah.
You know, when we're doing social media, it doesn't have to be just me doing my makeup.
And you said that just recently.
Yeah, you know, I am not just, it's not just about me looking pretty, doing my makeup or whatever. There's so much more about me, and I'd like people to know me genuinely than just seeing that woman who just shows up every day, you know. So we're doing a lot of different things, and is that even that's being taught to you as well, like niche down, or there's so many things that you out there, like you don't know who to be,
and you feel trapped,
what to do.
You feel trapped when you keep on thinking, when people keep on talking to you and telling you how to do things, who to be. You feel trapped. But what we decided, and it's good because also that could be difficult, not just outside voices, you know, different people that you don't even know. You can have a partner who doesn't support you, always in a line, because I could be very much that I'm happy being the way I am, you know, being all this like flirty and teasing and, you know, this, you know, and doing certain things in a certain way. But you could be a person who turns around and goes, no, I want to do things towards culture, you know, my, you know, things that I've learnt growing up or my family background. And then it goes, I don't want you to be like that. Then it doesn't work. And everything I do, you could turn around and go, you're a 40-year-old man and you're doing things like this. What the heck? Get a real job, which we also get told. You know what I mean? Can't you like get a real job? Yeah, been there, done that. Happier here. So it's about being happy in your life. And I think what you were saying, and again, back to that Cooler Talk thing, we changed that channel from Steve Cooler to Cooler Talks because I love entertainment. And again, I was doing that stuff. And I'm not saying that I won't be talking about stuff like, you know, our relationship or individually talking, but I'd rather do it like if I'm like you said when we went away, I spoke to Sri in the jacuzzi about various stuff. And you went, now, if a camera was on you now, this is how you talk. This is how you talk to your friends and people listen. And that's how I am. But I wasn't in those videos. But I love to entertain. I love to do, like, you know, Cooler Talks is now going to be a reaction review channel of movies and stuff, but like Hollywood stuff and things like that. And I enjoy that. But I've put that in the back burner. I stopped doing it. Again, thinking I'm a man who's, you know, kids are growing up, I've got to act and behave a different way or be seen in another light that, oh my gosh, like, he's not still trying to be young kind of thing.
Living a life that's not you as well, you know, having to portray someone that you're not, is all that itself is quite sad anyway, you know, and it can cause a lot of pain and discomfort, you know, and that's what I think we've had to do those things though.
Yeah, yeah.
To know that, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
I've tried it. It doesn't bring me joy. Now, yesterday, to who I was yesterday, to who I am today. Today, I'm upbeat. I've not felt like the way I have yesterday, and it was bad. But like, I know what gets me down.
Yeah.
And, you know, staying away from that as soon as I can. Like, I can not do that anymore would be great for me. But it's like learning, that you're saying, where you fit in.
Yeah.
What brings you down. What brings you joy, and who brings you joy?
Who are your group of people?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's creating your own community where people accept you for who you are, not trying to can't please everyone.
Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you might have a job that you have no choice, but you have to turn up to every day and put on a face, and it drains the hell out of you, just like you had.
Yeah,
20 years of
20
that.
years of police force.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the same thing at the moment, but it's not. It's like, I can't wait to, that you know when you're feeling that feel, and you're like, shit, nothing else makes me feel like that, and I can't wait to not do that anymore. Yeah. It's still finding ways about to soothe yourself or whatever else, not because you can't just not everyone can escape that work, that job that they've got, or whatever it is, but you've got to find ways to make yourself happy until there is something different that comes your way.
Yeah. And this actually podcast we're enjoying, have been enjoying the TikToks in somewhat, you know what I mean? I think it's just doing things with Sri that it's just like that I enjoy.
Yeah. That
we can do, and knowing that it's also me coming out of my comfort shell.
Yeah.
Is that right? Comfort?
You out of your shell.
Yeah, out of my shell. Yeah, you know what I mean.
It is your comfort shell. It is comfort.
Yeah, and then when you do feel that way, like you said, you do tend to try to get even more comfortable by what you eat and what you do, feeling the way, like nerves. But if we keep working on the things that we enjoy and being us instead of like having to perform, or there's many times we trying to create content or have done that we think that because people want it, and again it hasn't been us.
No.
And that's something that we've had to take our step back, going, yes, people want this, and yes, we can talk about it.
Does it make us
but
happy?
Does it make us happy? Like sometimes it's like, and every now and again you do want to talk about things that you went through, even if they are bad.
Yeah.
But
especially
you don't want to keep talking about them as in, guys, just want to tell you about my, this is my sad story. I'm not sad anymore.
But there is times that,
But at times you can
You do want to, because I've had so many people who write out and reach out to me, especially when I do a little TikTok where I've just spoken about certain things and I'm like, not giving anything really away, but talking about like, how I've gone through certain things and this is how I am now. I have a lot of people who will message me. And it's like finding ways to, because I want to do exactly what you did. Yeah. I opened up my own channel. I started posting on there. I was like, why am I doing this for? Like, I have already got a platform where I could be posting these, but it's, again, being comfortable in yourself to post them, not care what anyone says. Do you know what I mean? Because you're still feeling what you're feeling. That was a while back. And now I've got to the point where this is where I probably will be doing it if I am on the Best Couple podcast. There's going to be episodes of myself when either I just want to share something that I'll be posting once a week as well, or someone's wrote to me, and it is like they can come back to it because the same questions get asked, don't they?
Yes.
We get asked the same questions by various different people, and I'm like, what's here?
Yeah.
And you can use that.
So, and like you said, because Best Couple podcast, like now on this channel, we both doing this podcast together, so that's what we're doing anyway. But like Srit said, you're going to be doing some videos by yourself.
Individually. Things I enjoy doing. Whatever. Even if I want to go out for a coffee myself, love, so you're going to have to join me.
With not me in it. Because, there's things that you interested in and things that you want to talk about and discuss.
My life does not revolve around Steve.
Yeah. And so that, and not only that, there's so many women and men connect with you and they want to hear what you got to say without having me there. Because again, we get that, like, are they both the way that they are just because our presence is there? What's the stuff, if we're not around?
Individuals, yeah.
And I also want to do that, but I'll be doing that on this channel as well, which is the Best Couple podcast. So we'll have like the together thing, but we'll have our individual sort of like videos that we'll do. Sure, will probably do a lot more than me because I still find that very uncomfortable. I'm okay doing the reactions and entertaining. I'm getting there, but it's that thing of just having the camera on. And you look like you're a news reporter going, okay, today, guys, I was going to talk to you lot and tell you about my marriage. We are actually really happy together. And sometimes she tells me off and tells me how to behave. And then I have to do that. Otherwise, I'm in the doghouse and we have got a dog's house in the back. And, and he ends up becoming like that. And people looking and going, what the heck's wrong with him? But then when I'm here, like, in your presence, I just say as it is. And sometimes I'm making sense or not. I'm not even thinking about it. And I'm like going, why can't I do this or be this person when I'm by myself?
Yeah.
I know I can't. Sri can. And I do sometimes, I wouldn't say envy it, but I used to say to Sri all the time when she used to do it, I go, you don't understand. You doing the thing that I wish I could do by myself. Like stick a camera on your, in front of you and just start talking to it. She can do it. Me, even now, you said, get yourself a new phone. Start doing it, and then maybe you start talking when we're doing TikToks, and then I come in, you hold the camera, and again it like feels like when you watch Friends and Chandler Bing in front of the camera like, oh not this, I've got this funny face going, hello, all right, now you have it, and then I'm awkward as I am,
and him just doing that makes me cringe. But like, can you imagine? So
I get awkward.
Someone who's been content creating for like 5 years. Then you imagine the people that actually want to start doing it and how they must feel. And it's like you want to encourage and push them. Like, you'll get there. I haven't been able to do that with him at all. Like I tell him he's so good when he's just being himself.
Yeah.
And it's just getting past
just
a certain line, isn't
in front of you on like and talking to it, I'm like
you say that with me, like you say I'm confident, which I am. I do believe I can pick up a camera and I can talk, but I have this thing where either I'm just really slow with what I'm trying to tell, or I repeat myself, or I'm like I feel like I'm a snail. Like I'll say to myself, get on with it, love, what do you have to say? Like get on with it, what's your problem? But even that, I've learned to understand why I do it and deal with it and think that's me. Don't like it. I'm happy with who I am, but it is a long process, and I've got there, and you'll get there too.
Yes. So I think we've covered different kinds of things. It's like, again, it's like the new year's here, and we've learned a lot in the past year about ourselves, considering we've been content creating for 5 years.
Yeah.
But we've also learned a lot about not just work related, but about ourselves, what we like, what we don't like, listening to what other people are doing or saying, and then trying those things and find out what is not just, it's not always about what works, because there's things that we've done, what we've just discussed, that have worked. We have made money. People have come to watch. And they have
but don't you realise
we didn't feel good in it.
No. Everything we've made money in, we haven't copied anyone, or we haven't.
No, I know.
You've just been yourself.
No,
you haven't had to look for information.
I didn't say we copied. What I meant was that sometimes we did things that like people will go, oh, this will be good. You lot will be good at it, and we've done it. Or talk about this, and we've done it, and it's not like we haven't been. We've been ourselves doing it, but look, after doing it, we're just going, or after a while, like it's not who we. I'm not enjoying it. It's not something I want to carry on doing, even though I'm making money, even though the views are coming. I'd rather do this. Maybe I might get less views. Yeah. Maybe I'll make less money, but I like this.
Yeah.
I can do this anytime. I can have now with this podcast, I can have friends sitting here if they want to be, and they can put the mics for them, and we can all have a conversation. I wouldn't mind that. And we talk about whatever real life stuff. And again, like I said, this is what it is. The past year, it's like you found out a lot about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, the work that you enjoy. You've tried things. And I didn't know where I was going, to be honest. I was doing those videos on Steve Kuhler, video, and I was going, I'm doing this, but it doesn't feel like me, but I feel like I need to be doing something. And I want to do something. I want to help other people out in some way or another. I just make people feel good, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't connect the dots. I was going, why am I feeling... Now I'm going, okay, I just got to do things in a different way. And until I could get used to it, that's fine. But again, the whole Cooler Talks with the other reaction channel was something new. I didn't think about it. And now all of a sudden my energy is like, you know what, this could be fun. And it's those kind of things. But again, it's like also on our relationship, what are the things that have been working and what are the things that we have to still improve on and make better? Like, stop eating crap, or for me, I've got to really stop drinking alcohol. Trust me, beer's going to stop in this house. Not buying any beers, not getting any... I'm about 8 months now, and not getting any spirits. So the only thing I'll probably have here or there is probably a couple of glasses of wine, and just enjoy those.
I'm looking forward to one actually after I've cooked today.
Hit back at the gym.
I'm not looking forward to cooking.
I'm not looking forward to editing.
I've got to cook now.
And this is
And
also
then
a
I'm gonna
part,
sit- yeah.
part and parcel of life and the work that you do. It's just like everyone else. You got to go home and you got to cook. And then, but here, we're working. One of us is going to continue on, like editing, even though I don't feel like it. Not that we don't enjoy doing that. Sometimes it's the time frame. If we had done it on the weekend and we didn't go away, then we would have got all this done. Would have been fine.
So this is fresh, guys. This is us
So-
now. This is the day before, a couple of hours before this goes on. So it's like you get an up to date how we're feeling. It's not like a week before. Sometimes we
Yeah,
have
so
to
we're not-
record everything because we're
Get
doing
ready.
certain things. But January is how we're feeling, giving it to you like
Raw.
yeah,
Yeah. You know, what we got unfiltered.
unfiltered, greasy.
And I think that's how we want to do all our videos this year. Raw,
Tired.
unfiltered.
Don't
If
wanna
we're
cook.
feeling tired, then we say it. If we had a bad day, then we do the podcast talking about whatever we had to, but saying, guess what, we had a shitty day. And just that
Yeah.
authentic, real, genuine. And that way, hopefully, people can understand that, you know, we want to make life great. And it is, trust me, like I said, this has been the best start of the year that we've had.
It really has.
So even that is an improvement. So life can improve.
Yeah.
And it is about understanding yourself.
And the people, yeah.
Many times we don't have time to think of
Being
what
there
makes me
as
happy.
well, and understanding yourself, things that make you happy, things that trigger you, things that and healing those parts as well, and also being there for the people that are there for you as well, being nice to people, being there for the ones that are there for you.
Yeah.
You know,
And considering you go through so much, even now, it is trying to be. If I was going to have a community, I want a community of good people. I don't care about the color of the skin or what country they come from or what they believe in. Just good people who just want to support, encourage others. And, you know, and when people are going, we're celebrating that, just go and enjoy enjoy it.
yeah.
You got one life, you know, have a great time.
We actually had a really nice Christmas, didn't we, as well?
We had a really nice Christmas, and
New
we
Year.
was I doing this? We had a really nice Christmas, and it's like his
He
head's
was-
saying something else, and then had a really lovely New. Even though I fell asleep on New Year, New Year's
did?
Eve. Oh, we didn't mention that
That was
because our
normal
last
to
video
do.
came out on New
Yeah.
Year's Eve, didn't it? We done the video, posted on New Year's Eve. Yeah, stayed up. I thought I was so tired. We went out for a lovely meal.
We
Had a
did.
lovely time, honestly.
It's lovely.
Lovely meal, enjoyed it, came back, and I thought, you know what, I am really tired. I don't
how
think
we slept.
I'm
like,
gonna
The
struggle.
fireworks were insane
Yeah.
this year. I don't know what it is. It's like everyone knows this is just gonna be a great year. Well, I know it is. It has started off, but there have been more than we've ever had. Like
Fireworks.
I say all the time when someone asks me where we live, I always say we live up on Whoville. Like we are high, and we get to see. We don't literally have to pay for fireworks. We get to see everyone, so we get to see your fireworks. Thank you for free.
Well,
Who needs to go to a bonfire
And when it
night
snows, we can see everything.
from where we are? And that's why it's also so much more colder up here than it is when you get down.
Still
our
want to
street.
move though.
It is a
Oh,
nice
it's a
area.
lovely view though.
Yeah. So this year, every year we see the fireworks. This year it was extreme. I believe so. And I'm blind and I could see. I was like, well, I don't even know where to look. There was fireworks everywhere, just so beautiful. Not just like the normal ones. It was just amazing ones. And you slept through all of them. I could not sleep.
I actually it was on, basically TV was, you know, I think it would be BBC3.
It went on
I
forever.
didn't know what I wanted to. I thought if I put a movie on, I will probably stay up because I enjoy movies. So when Harry Met Sally was on, and I thought, oh, fantastic, because I actually mentioned in the morning that, you know, it's 3, like, you know what, I fancy watching When Harry Met Sally. It's been a while. And it's crazy because it came on TV. And after we came back from the meal, we all sat down, had a drink. And I thought, okay, so we sat next to each other and I thought, that's what I'll do up until midnight and then we can celebrate. And I fell asleep. I thought, and no, my eyes started closing and she just went, why don't you just lie down upstairs? And I went, okay. I went there, I was just knocked out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And so she watched the whole firework display on New Year's Eve.
It was lovely. Anyway, I have lots to do.
I've got lots to do.
I'm going to yawn now and I don't want to. This is so bad. This is
So-
the raw me though, guys.
She-
I've got to go into the kitchen and I've got to cook and I really don't want to. All I want is a glass of wine to wash off my makeup.
But if any of you guys have lasted to the end, do let us know.
Let us know in the comments
what
if you have,
things-
first of all. We
yeah.
want to know. We're here.
And also let us know what kind of things that you guys would like to ask us or know about us or would interest you guys. So then, we'll share some of those kind of things. Well, sweet stories, not mine. But yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, again, Happy New Year
Happy
to
New
everyone.
Year.
Sweet's got food to cook, which I'm looking forward to, and I've going to edit this video to make sure it is up on time tomorrow for you guys to watch.
Guys. Excuse the yawning. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Take care. See you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.